Hi folks, and welcome to another pen video. Today I'm going to share with you an unboxing of a new set of pens which I came about yesterday whilst doing the weekly shop. And I found these pack of 10 gel pens, and I expected these to be, quite somewhere in the range of about maybe £9 or £10 perhaps, but no, I found these in my local Poundland store for £3. A pack of 10 coloured gel pens for £3. Now, I think that's quite a good steal at that price. I also found another pack of 10 in black for the same price as well. Nearly got those, but then opted for these colourful ones here, which will help me do my journaling. And yeah, they took my fancy to this one. And yeah, so I thought, okay, I'll get these primarily because it does have a single black pen in it. I wasn't going to buy a pack of 10 blacks, no way. Don't have a need for those, but the coloured ones, I do. So this is from Helix, Oxford. These are the metallic gel pens. They've got a 1.0mm point on them, so that should have quite a good ink flow on those there. It's worth pointing out as well that there are some of these pens available where they offer you them in a 0.5mm nib. So look out for those if you like a bit more of a finer tip on your ink there. But these here from Helix, they offer 1.0 millimeters in a metallic gel pen here. So let's get these unboxed here and see what they have to offer. They offer the let's just read this back actually. They offer the a unique curved grip for comfort. It's got a water-based gel ink inside in a variety of 10 colours here. And yeah, and they have their 1.0mm writing line width. So let's get these opened and see what's inside. I'm starting to feel now this is a bit of a waste of packaging, but let's see what is on offer here. I do believe we have a piece of card in here with the 10 pens attached. There we go. We'll just put the other box to one side there. So here we have the 10 pens, beautifully arranged. Got your black, your blue, your green, your pink. I think it goes through to orange. There's no red in this. Yellow and orange there. And it offers you a sort of clear, I think that's going to be silver actually. But we will see. So that's going to be good for writing on grey or black papers there. But we've got the black one here. So for a daily driver, I think if you're going to use these pens to write with, then you most likely will be using the black. And if you are a schooler, most likely you'd want to get the pack of 10 of these great black pens here. But I'm going to check out each one of these colours here. So we've got the black and we've got the blue. And I'm going to say this is a lot more of a turquoise blue, this one here. What else we got here? So we've got green, pink. I'm going to say this is purple, even though it looks slightly pink coloured. I'm just going to take a gamble and say that's purple. This one, yeah, more of a reddish colour, but it's not red though. This one is going to be orange, and that's going to be yellow. In fact, that might be not orange, that might actually be gold, but we'll see how that writes. And then we've got the silver. So here they are. Just put the card to one side. We are going to do the write test now. So if I just bring out the pad, put these over to here. And we will try out the black first of all. And we will give it the squiggle test. So first of all, let me just bring this into shot here. This is the black. Oh, very, very nice ink flow on this one. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy feeling the ink flow on this one when you're writing. give it the smooth, yeah. Okay, so it's taken a while to dry there. So I think probably if you're using these pens, you probably want to make sure you're using the correct type of paper for this one. Let's go with the blue. Oh, hello, this one doesn't have much ink here. Okay, so as with any gel pens, they are likely to get blocked. Let's just see if they open up. Yes, they do. Is there likely to be any blockage in this flow? Can't see any bubbles or blockages here. So in cases like this, it is just a case of making sure that the pen itself can stay in an upright position, or downward position I would probably say in this case, and then you'll be able to make sure that the gravity takes hold and force that ink through the pen. I mean, one good test is to just keep on squiggling. There we go, see, it's coming through now. Likelihood is that it's not quite ready to come through yet. So we'll give that the squiggle test. There's clearly not enough ink on that nib at the moment, which is why I'm getting more of a scratchy effect. But I'm starting to see the metallics coming through. Now, I don't know if you can see this on camera. Let me try and zoom in a bit here. Can you see that in the blue? Yeah, there it is. I'm definitely noticing it in the lights there. Give that the squiggle test. Yeah, that one doesn't smooth so much, but that's probably because there's hardly any ink in the nib. I'll have to keep writing with that one a bit more tomorrow at the office. This is the turquoise. Beautiful colour. Let's write this one here. Oh, yes. That writes beautifully. I'm definitely seeing the metallic shine in this one now. So they're living up to their name. I think kids will love writing with these. Yep, I'm seeing the metallics. It's putting a nice shine on them here. You might even be able to use these in some of your art projects as well. I'm just going to give that the squiggle and smudge. Yeah. So for that one, you probably still need to leave a few seconds for the paper to absorb it. But that's the turquoise. Here's the green. What do you call that? A very light blue. It looks green. I'm going to write the word green. Wow. Definitely can see the metallic in this now. You probably can't see it so well on camera, but I'm definitely noticing the shine from the window here. That's lovely. Can you see this? Can you see the light reflecting off of that? That is gorgeous. Okay, that's the green. We move on now to the pink. And incidentally, I'm just writing without the lids on, but you can write with the lids posted, and it feels more comfortable, I think, when you're writing like this. Wow. Is this pink or is this purple? It's pink. Again, you can see the metallic in it. Yeah. I wonder why the metallic's not showing up so well on the black. But there you go. Lovely. You see that? That's really good. So we're halfway through now. That was the pink. Let's check out now what I'm classing as purple. This is my favourite colour at the moment. I really love this colour. It makes me feel quite relaxed. Could be the autistic side in me. Right, this is definitely a purple. And we've got a blocked nib again. So I've got to keep doing the squiggle until the ink comes through. But I'm going to check there's no blockage. So the nibs are very easy to unscrew. I can't see anything here. So you wouldn't know looking at that first glance. Actually, there could be a blockage. Can you see this gap here? That might be an air gap. Let me just check that pink one again. Yeah. If you put the two side by side, can you see that? So I don't have a faulty pen. It's just that I've got to keep writing with it to push the flow through. And we'll get there in the end. Whoops, what am I doing here? That's better. So the purple needs some work doing to it because there's only really a bit of ink left here, and I need to push the ink through a lot further on that one now. So I need to keep working on that one. But the more and more I squiggle, the more the air comes through and the more the ink gets requested to come through that nib. But at the moment, that's not working. So I'm putting that to one side as a non-worker. And next we got the, I'm going to say this is sort of orange. I don't know, let's have a look. Let's do the squiggle first. No, we've actually got, oh, and look at this, another pen with a blocked nib. This is why I prefer founting over gel. Because gel, you're always going to get a blockage. I can't see a blockage in there. Oh, there's a tiny gap. Okay, I can see. There's an air bubble. Okay, so that's another one that I need to work on. But certainly on first glance, it's looking like a red one. It is looking red. Can you hear how much I'm scraping this to try and get it to work? Yeah, I'm going to say that's red, but that's dead. So the purple and the red at the moment need some work doing to it. This one definitely is yellow. Yeah. Or is that orange? Looks orange to me. Again, a nice ink flow on that one. I can comfortably see the metallics coming through. These are beautiful to write with, but I will say, I think probably a smaller nib might do the trick on these ones. Make it a 0.7 perhaps, not a 1. But, you know, the ink flow itself is good. I actually write better with these than I do a standard gel pen, believe it or not. Okay, so we've got here, this one I'm going to say is gold, although it looks yellow. Yeah, it's coming out. Oh no, we've got another one that's blocked. What have we got to do? Have we actually got to open these things up on the shop floor before we purchase them? Is there a blockage in that one? Yeah, it looks slightly blocked, I think. Okay. I'm wondering if it's worth me actually just putting those nibs in warm water for a bit to try and get it. Oh, hello. Okay. With a bit more pressing, more writing, it's actually coming through now. Still doesn't feel right, so I need to work on that one there. I'll put that down as the work in the work pile. Again, can you see the shine? Look. You don't normally get that with standard gel ink. I've got my my trusty Uniball Signo gel pen here, which I'll do a comparison to in just a moment. This one also has the no, this has got a 0.7 nib on it. Okay, I have got a 1. Actually, yes, I do have a 1. Pretty sure I do have a 1. Anyway, I'll have a look in a moment. Okay, onto this one here, which I'm going to say silver. Oh, nice, but definitely not for white paper. Yeah, it's having a spot of trouble with the top of these. You can see it's missing bits. Let's do my cursive. Yeah. It's almost like there's a blocked nib at the moment. But again, you know, the more that you write with these, the better. And if I write upwards, an angle. Let's do the quick brown test. Okay, yeah, you can't really see that on camera until I bring it up close. Look at that. It's almost like it's disappearing. Disappearing ink. Yeah. So I wouldn't choose to use that pen on white paper. But there we go. So that's the 10 unboxed and tested. Now let's do a comparison to a Uniball Signo. And this has got the 0.7 nib on it. So let's see how we write with this one. Yeah, that's a lot lighter. Definitely writes like a proper pen. That's got the 0.7mm nib. And it's the Uniball Signo. Yeah, that dries a lot quicker as well. Don't know what kind of ink they use in there. But Uniballs have always been my favourite with the gel pens. I never really have any issues with the Uniballs. However, you know, not bad at all for the £3 Helix Oxford metallic coloured pens here. So why don't you give it a try yourself if you like that sort of thing. I mean, I've seen lots of coloured gel pens in stationery shops as I've been browsing around. But these ones took my fancy, partly because of the price bracket, partly because it is Helix, and I feel Helix is a trusted stationery brand, especially when they use it a lot in schools with the geometry sets, etc. So why not give it a try if you like it. Yeah, see, you can't see the silver, but there you go. So these are the Helix Oxford metallic gel pens. They've got a 1.0mm nib on them. Pack of 10, £3 from Poundland. Go grab quick while you can. You can also get them on Amazon as well, and other outlets as well. So just Google Helix Oxford metallic gel pens, and you'll see majority of suppliers are selling them in or around the £3 to £5 price bracket. That's it for another video. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to like and subscribe. There'll be more pen and stationery videos coming soon, but this channel also is quite a varied channel. I'll have some more technical content coming in the near future, but at the moment, as I've got a bit of time spare, I'm enjoying my hobby a bit more here now, and experimenting with my pens. There we go. Take care, and we'll see you soon in the next video.